随着人工智能时代到来，只需几个关键词，就能自动生成一幅以假乱真模拟现实世界的图像。只要讲一个故事，就能生成一段流畅而富有创意的高清视频。第6届世界媒体峰会上，与会代表们围绕人工智能在媒体发展中的应用、数字时代新闻媒体的使命担当等进行了深入探讨。乔纳森·威尔斯是美国西霸图片社社长兼总裁，他所在的西霸图片社是世界3大图片社之一。40年来，几乎所有全球大事件发生时，都能看到西霸图片社记者的身影。人工智能时代，新闻摄影人是否会被取代？新闻摄影生态又将发生什么变化？对话乔纳森·威尔斯。
Hello, Ms. Wells. First of all, welcome to Xinjiang.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
As the president of SIBA, do you often come to China for work?
Yeah, unfortunately, I only had 2 opportunities to come to China, both for the World Media Summit last year and this year.
What's your expectation before you come to Xinjiang?
As last year when we went to Guangzhou and then to Yunnan province, that was an incredible experience to media professionals who may not have the opportunity to come otherwise. I don't think I would have been able to come here if it wasn't for the World Media Summit. So that's great, and I think that's great for the province to welcome media professionals from around the world. I think that's I like to travel very much and have new experiences, so I try not to have many expectations and to learn when I arrive. Coming here by plane from Beijing, I saw as we were arriving beautiful mountain ranges.
I hope you have more chances to come here.
Yes, I hope so too.
SIBA has a high influence in media circle. A lot of media organizations are willing to work with you. And what kind of exchanges and cooperation do you have had with Chinese organizations?
Yes, we are headquartered in New York City in USA. And we have a staff of photographers and freelance photographers in the United States and around the world, producing thousands of photographs per day. And we are distributing and working with partners in more than 40 territories, including China. We have partners in Asia, North and South America, in Europe, the Middle East. We're covering news, entertainment, sporting events. We have had a long cooperation with Xinhua news photos from Beijing for more than 10 years, 1 decade. We've been cooperating with Xinhua. We have a long and good partnership with Xinhua. Receiving photos and videos from China, it's very important for our business, so we appreciate very much our cooperation.
What kind of role do you think this summit will play in exchange and cooperation?
In most situations, being able to meet with your colleagues and exchange ideas and meet new colleagues, see old colleagues, it only strengthens all of our business, all of our development. And last year was the first World Media Summit that I attended in Guangzhou and Yunnan, and I met some new contacts, some new colleagues, and we developed some new new business relationships. So I hope that the same will happen in the 6th World Media Summit. Meeting together with your colleagues from around the world, it's very important, and I think there's opportunity for media around the world to develop common interests and practices that will improve all of our businesses.
当前，人工智能快速发展，媒体变革向何处去，成为时代赋予媒体的一道必答题。第6届世界媒体峰会上，与会代表就如何引导科技向善、报道真实中国展开深入交流。大家认为，伴随人工智能技术更新迭代，新闻生产在向高质、高效、高产、高能方向发展的同时，人工智能生成图片、视频等加剧着虚假信息传播风险，媒体发展面临挑战。
我们要积极拥抱人工智能，加快推动媒体系统性变革，坚持赋能而非替代， 始终强调人的主体性，坚守新闻伦理，注重对技术使用的规范和治理，守好新闻客观真实的生命线。
Left unchecked, the dangers posed by artificial intelligence could have serious implications for democracy, peace, and stability. This can start. Here, the media has an important role to play in ensuring that artificial intelligence is instead used as a tool to promote and enhance civic participation.
在加入美国西霸图片社之前，乔纳森·威尔斯曾在美联社担任新闻图片编辑。从与会代表一线前沿的发言中，他又有哪些观察呢？
What do you think the AI can bring the influence to media and our life?
So AI, obviously, it's a very important technological development. I think probably one of the most important developments in recent history for the world. But in media, I think now in journalism and editorial media, AI can help in developing efficiencies in the distribution and management of news content. Well, I think we can use AI to help in the newsroom, in helping to package the news, to help distribute what you're recording, what you're recording on video, what you're recording on sound. Probably there's a role for AI in the mechanics of the news. However, I don't think AI can play a role in the actual reporting of news. We still need a journalist like you to meet people, to see people. We need videographers to capture with their own eyes, with their ears. This is very important, and I do not think AI can replace what journalists do today. In terms of asking the questions, you need to have a journalist, because we need to have a dialogue, and this dialogue cannot be with AI, because there's subtleties in our conversation that only you can pick up on, and only you can decide from what I'm saying now what's going to be the next question.
At the summit, the media will discuss the challenges they are facing now. What are the challenges, do you think?
And there's so much information available to consumers of news. It's difficult to sometimes determine what is real and what's not real. That's a real threat to our business. The downside to AI is creation of fake news, deep fakes. That will become more and more challenging for media. And media will have to, and it's going on now, will have to create new technologies to ensure the authenticity of the report, of the photograph, of the video, of the sound. That's going to be very important. Backwards, I think that journalists will need to prove their content that is real. But I think we will have to do that. We will have to work on ways to authenticate this is real, this is not real.
What we can do to keep the authenticity lost?
Yes, this is what I think in the cooperation in something like the World Media Summit, that as a global industry, our global partners, that we can agree on some rules about what is authentic and not authentic. That's exactly my point. And I think those discussions are happening now. If we come up with some common rules, particularly in the authenticity of news, I think your cultural differences and societal differences, that won't matter. Real journalists creating real news should be appropriate across all platforms and across cultural differences, societal differences. That really shouldn't matter. If it's accurate news, it's accurate news.